now move on to the sixth fight of this evening, which is an amateur flyweight contest. This fight is brought to you by Vane. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Coopers, weighing in at 57.1 kgs, it's Angelika Andrychiewicz. Ladies and gentlemen, and now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing Cork MMA, weighing in at 56.8 kgs, it's Fiha Maguire.
Angelika Andrychiewicz of Coopers MMA
First
in
round,
the blue
let's hear
corner,
from both fighters, ladies
taking
and
on
gentlemen.
Fiha Maguire of Cork MMA in the red corner. Both these girls starting out quickly, establishing a frenetic pace. Andrychiewicz coming from a K1 background. Her last fight, she won by TKO in a K1 bout. Now looking to round off her repertoire as a mixed martial artist. Both girls making their amateur mixed martial arts debut. Fiha Maguire, of course, the sister of Aaron and Jack Maguire, so that's some serious lineage. Nice head movement from Maguire, just evading the punches, getting her own off. Went for a roll there to try and come up with the head kick. Intelligent striking. Andrychiewicz with those short, straight shots.
Both fighters, Phil, seem to be content to keep this action on their feet. Nobody's fancy so far to see. Oh, just as I say that.
Commentator's curse there, Stuart.
Correct.
And on a single, but nice work from Andrychiewicz, landing the strikes, even while being taken down, landing those hammer fists. Nice work on the takedown from Fiha, but Andrychiewicz has a piston in that right hand. Fiha, like a wet blanket, just covering Andrychiewicz. Mouthguard slips out, but referee Dickie Larkin just says pop that back in and go ahead, missus.
Fiha seems to have a stern chin. She was taking some brutal right fists there.
Needs to be wary. Needs to be wary of a reverse triangle here. If Andrychiewicz can stuff the leg, there it is. Just trying to, but beautiful pass there by Fiha, obviously wise to it. Now Fia landing some ground and pound. Trying to settle those hips. But Andrychiewicz, much to her credit, is on one hip, trying to create a little bit of distance and space, using that knee beautifully to shield. Needs to be wary of the Kimura. You can see Andrychiewicz just trying to connect her hands, slip that underneath the arm. She has that. If she can create the angle, it's a little bit more difficult to establish from the half guard position. But beautiful defensive work from Fia. Just sits down and clamps down on her own hand. Oh, beautiful up kick, yes. Landed right in the face. Good call, Stuart. But Fia just slides that knee through into the mount position, landing heavy ground and pound. Andrychiewicz needs to be wary of giving her right arm here. This round has absolutely flown in. What a pace set by these young women. Does Fia have enough time to land that? No, she does not. Wow, where do you even start deconstructing that fight? Beautiful striking exchange to begin with, and then a beautiful double leg from Fia. But all the while, Andrychiewicz was just landing hammer fist, hammer fist, hammer fist. Fia finishing the round in the dominant position. It's going to be interesting to see how Andrychiewicz comes out in this round. Coach Keith Cooper there just telling her to take some deep breaths.
I was just about to say, Phil, it looks as if she's taking some big deep breaths in the corner. Do you think she could be struggling a little bit?
I think this being her first amateur mixed martial arts bout on such a big stage as a Kuma, she may be suffering. I think it's nothing to do with her cardio as a fighter. It's an adrenaline dump.
She'll maybe find her second win here at the start of this second round.
Second round, let's hear it for both fighters, ladies and gentlemen.
Phil Campbell and Stuart Warren in commentary here. Dick Larkin lets the ladies loose. Again, nice movement and feints from Fia.
If the second round's anything like the first, Phil, we should be in for an intriguing contest.
Correct, Stuart. You can see just every time Fia lands that jab, she's already exited. Just got out of the pocket. There it is again.
It'll be interesting to see if Fia once again sets up for the takedown.
Nice double to triple jab from Fia. But she's constantly giving Andrychiewicz those different looks. Andrychiewicz more of a lineal fighter, moving in straight lines, but you can see that movement from Fia Maguire.
Angelica mixing it up there a little bit with a leg kick. Looks for it the second time. Oh, nice right hand.
1-2 from Andrychiewicz. Again, beautiful head movement from Fia. Uses the strikes and the distance control to set up the takedown. Has the hands connected. We could potentially see in on a single. Can she run the pipe on it? Andrychiewicz doing the right thing, but trying to keep that leg on the outside. Defends well, trying to get Fia upright. The scope there for her knee should Andrychiewicz want to unleash. She's standing a little bit too square for my liking right now. But Fia Maguire relentless with the takedown and lands it beautifully. The first round very much again following the blueprint of the first round there.
Oh, it definitely looks that way, Phil. As once again, Fia on top, looking to dominate and control the fight in this second round.
What I really like about what Fia Maguire is doing there, as soon as there's a little bit of space to be exploited, she's on it. Even if Andrychiewicz creates that little bit of distance, Fia's right back in there.
Fia just has to be careful. Once again, she nearly get caught with a beautiful up kick.
Looking for the...
Again, she's looking to take her back.
But she has the double underhooks. I'd like to see her get that head more in the center, driving that up towards Andrychiewicz's chin and then getting the trip takedown. Switches to the single, then to the double. Back to the single. Needs to be wary of the Kimura here. See, the Kimura is such a great grip. It's not just for the submission, but it also works beautifully in transition.
Angelica looks as if she's tiring the meat.
Yeah, you saw it in her face there, and you heard like a little expulsion of perhaps frustration. One hook in.
The grimace
Two
said it all
hooks
to me,
in.
Phil.
Fia may try and flatten her out here by driving those hips forward. We can't quite see if she has a choke from this position. But again, Fia Maguire finishes very strong.
It'll surely go down well on the judges' scorecards.
Third and final round. Let's hear it for both fighters, ladies and gentlemen.
Phil Campbell and Stuart Warren on the call here at Akuma Fighting Championships 14 for the third and final round of what's been a fantastic exhibition for not only women's mixed martial arts, but for mixed martial arts in general. Fia Maguire and Andrychiewicz Andrychiewicz putting it all on the line leading into this third round. Again, beautifully timed double. Just off the kick. Andrychiewicz slightly off balance. Beautiful takedown from Fia.
A lot earlier in the round.
Was that an illegal up kick? Was she a downed opponent? But Fia, no worry to her at all, just eats it and moves forward. That's a perfectly legal up kick. And what is Fia's chin made of? We even heard the slap off that up kick and she just charged forward.
Brutal up kick that was, Phil. But to Fia's credit, she just continues and just gets on with the rest of the fight.
May look to work here for an inverted triangle if she can just isolate that arm, but Andrychiewicz doing the right thing by trying to keep that arm in. Potential crucifix position, but what a scramble from these young ladies. Fia Maguire establishes the side control. I'd like to see her get those hips just a little bit lower. Nice and compact. Trying to isolate the arm of Andrychiewicz. May step over into the mount position. She has that arm isolated. If she can just isolate the other arm in the crucifix position, she'd have free rein to land some strikes here. Andrychiewicz doing really well to regain some sort of semblance of the guard.
Fia again just has to be careful of that up kick.
Needs to be wary of the triangle. You can see Andrychiewicz trying to isolate that arm. Oh, potential for the armbar. An omoplata here. She's gone belly down on the armbar. Fia needs to step over. I'm not quite sure if Andrychiewicz has the purchase on it.
I don't think she does. I think the arm's free.
Fia Maguire needs to step over and does so beautifully into the cradle position right now on parterre. Potential here for big strikes from Fia should she choose. Fia again just rides the position beautifully and now landing hammer fists of her own. Potential here for the armbar from Fia. Andrychiewicz trying to use the cage to get a little bit more purchase and turnout. It's almost as if Fia's giving Andrychiewicz just enough space to move where Fia wants her to move and establish a dominant position. Very intelligent for only being 18 years of old. Beautiful to see.
Definitely looks that way, Phil. In what perhaps could be a dominant performance by herself.
I'd be inclined to agree. That was just a really exciting fight. We had everything from the opening stand-up exchanges to ground control to scrambles. And in my opinion, that's a very dominant position for Fia Maguire. But both these girls making their amateur mixed martial arts debut. Exponential talent there to be furthered. I'm very excited to see what both these girls are going to do moving forward.
gentlemen, the judges have reached their decisions, and your winner by unanimous decision, fighting out of the red corner, it's Fia Maguire. Let's hear it for both fighters, ladies and gentlemen.